Hello, hello. Happy New Year, friends. 31 days of spirit. Hello, hello. And we are doing a burn, baby, burn today. So I'm Jodie Harvala, psychic medium, spiritual teacher, badass space clear. And I'm going to hang for a second, let people jump on here. But we have a fun day ahead. We are going to do some burning. All right. Say hello in the comments. All right. Hello, hello. Let me know you can hear me and see me. Happy New Year's Eve. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys too. Hello, hello, hello. Good. Glad you can hear me and see me. Come on in on this powerful energy day. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 date today. It's not going to happen for another 100 years or something, they said. So that's kind of cool. Hello, hello, friends. Good, good, good. I know I'm excited about the burn, baby, burn too. But I love to journal and burn though. I have learned, let me put it that way, for those of you that don't like to do it, I have learned to journal and burn. Or I've learned to like it. That's what I meant to say. Hello, hello. Jump on, say hello. I have a pile of journal and burns. And if you didn't get your journal and burn in, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you, we're going to do a little thing here so I can throw some shit in the fire for you too. Hello, hello. And if you're on the replay and you have some shit that you want to burn, you can go ahead and put it in the comments. I would keep personal names off of there though, please. But you can put it in the comments. I'm going to have my fire burning all day. So I am more than happy to burn the shit away for you. All right. Hello, hello, hello. So what y'all doing for New Year's? Let's start there. What are y'all doing? Hey, Gina, good to see you live. What y'all doing tonight? So we've been cleaning freaks. We are doing so much cleaning in the house, which is typical. We usually, if Eli's home and not ice fishing, this is kind of what we do on New Year's weekend. And we want to get it all done before tonight. So tomorrow we can just have a free day to do whatever we want to do. But we're doing closets. He's doing the basement to clean the fridge. We're cleaning the porch. We're doing all of it. Ooh, a first date on New Year's Eve. All right. Not sure yet. Probably starting with going out and watch the Packer game. Oh, love that, Ash. Love that. Celebrating her sobriety, embracing the change. Love it. Hello, hello. I've been cleaning, going to dinner with my neighbors, and then a fire pit in the front yard. Putting your Christmas stuff away, sushi with your son, church service at 6:30. Love that. Chilling with her Asti Spumante. Love that. Yeah, we're going to go to the grocery store after I'm done here and figure out what we're going to do for dinner. And see what we find. Staying home, having a good dinner. I know, we kind of like to do that too. I used to be a big go out on New Year's. Like I used to just go crazy on New Year's in my 20s. I don't do that anymore. I couldn't handle the hangovers. All right. All right. Sounds like you guys are having a good night. Okay. So today, what I thought we would do to wrap up the 31 days of spirit is do a little burn, baby, burn party. I have loved doing the 31 days of spirit. It is so fun. It's great for me. I get so much feedback. I got a ton of feedback last year, a ton of feedback this year. I know you guys appreciate it, and I appreciate the feedback. Thank you for that, of course. I do want to remind you guys, so we have a lot of new stuff coming up in the new year, which I'm really excited about. Spirit School alone is having its own facelift. And so if you're in Spirit School, you don't have to do anything. If you are considering joining Spirit School, it's a membership site. And it's a place that I've kind of been building for many years, and we launched it last year, and some of it worked, some of it did not work. And I was like, nope, we're not doing it that way. And so we have a whole new program kind of coming up for the new year. Super excited about it. I've been sitting with it for months. But if you want to join and save yourself a few bucks, join by midnight tonight. Then that gets pulled and all the new stuff comes in. Okay. So if you want to save a few bucks, I put the link up there. It's super cheap today. It's not going to be incredibly expensive, but we do need to raise the price a little bit going into the new year with all the time and hours, and I need help with it and all that kind of stuff. But right now it's super, super cheap. So grab it today before midnight, and then you'll be starting to hear a whole lot about the new stuff and what we're doing in it. We have created a lot of new, I would call them support tools, but I also think it's accountability tools, because a lot of people in the group struggle with staying in accountability piece, which is something I struggle with. And so we've really built some things around that piece and to really help with your daily life. You know, we can have a lot of high points, but we also want our daily life to feel good too. And so Spirit School had a facelift. We have some brand new pieces in there. Actually, the Burn Baby Burn. We actually were very inspired by an idea with that. And we have its own little thing that we're going to do each month for Burn Baby Burn on the new moon for Spirit School members. And so that's just one of the tools that we have coming up. And we created this whole little thing for it. So I'm very excited for Spirit School. The ones that are in it have been so kind and letting me grow and expand this year with it. So I'm glad they're hanging with us, and we just have a lot coming up for that. So if you want to join, I would do it now. All right, let's see. What else are you saying? Went out for last night for supper, adult beverages. I've been deep cleaning my kitchen, staying home. Finally made it, watching well blueberry banana bread tonight, veal, lobster, and other yummy foods. Wow. Yes. Love Spirit School. Good, good, good. I did put the link to sign up in the comments. Ash, I'm not sure if you guys can see those links. Let me, I'll post it again here. Hold on a second. And when you look at the link, you guys, it is from our summer series. So there's some stuff on there that we're updating everything, but it was the quickest, easiest way to give you the link. So ignore like the May, June stuff. We're updating all that. Oops. Here we go. I'll paste it again. And it's also on my website. And then tonight at midnight, it'll be taken down. And then the new stuff will be up later this week. Okay. All right. So let's get into the Burn Baby Burn. And so one of the things that I've talked a lot about is how to get energy out of us, how to clear that energy, how to move that energy. One of the things, I used to journal all the time as a kid, and I had lots and lots and lots of journals. And I remember reading them one time and I was like, geez, I am super unhappy. And I really wasn't unhappy, but the unhappy stuff that I thought about or felt about, I would put in my journals. And so the rest of my life felt better because I had a place to put it. And then a boyfriend read my journal because, you know, he was kind of an asshole. And since then I hadn't journaled. And then I started to get into this work, and I started doing a lot of my self-growth and healing and all that kind of stuff. And the tool that Sunny really taught a lot of us is journaling and burning. And I adopted that immediately. And I was like, oh my God, then I can actually do it again. And I started to journal and burn it. And I thought, well, shit, that feels better than anything I've ever done. And it's free and it's easy. Don't burn your house down. And I immediately, I was like, can I teach people this? Like, is this something I can take on? She's like, yeah, teach everyone. So I actually use it a lot because I feel a lot. Empath people, we feel a lot. And a lot of times we internalize a lot. And that's something that I still to this day struggle with at times, is I feel things or something happens or it's upsetting or whatever, and then I just hold it. And journaling and burning helps me get it out. Talking, mentoring helps me get it out too. Like there's a lot of times where I'm like, listen, I just need to talk this out and then I'm going to feel better about it, but I just need to get it out. And oftentimes there might be a new perspective I can see and things like that. So journaling and burning is one of those exercises that I started to do many years ago, and I still do it. And I didn't always love journaling. Like I get when you guys say you don't love to journal. I get it, but I learned to love it because I feel better. And I found when I was journaling, I had so much inner conflict between my head and my heart and my spirit. And I was frustrated with everything. And I had very little patience and I was judgmental and I was very critical to myself and like all my ugly came out, right? And we don't always like to look at that piece. But the nice thing was I could get it out and then I could burn it and then I could fill up with something that felt much better. And so you can burn it. Don't burn it in your sinks, you guys. Do not do that in your house. Don't do that. What I do, if you're like in an apartment or something, you can get a big, huge flower pot, like those clay flower pots at Menards or Home Depot or whatever. That can be your burn pot. Some people have a fire pit or their grill. Not everyone has an awesome little wood stove like I do. Eli kept it under our steps for almost 20 years. And then we built the she shed and he was like, that's why I kept it. He's one of those guys that keeps everything because someday he'll need it. So that's my burning space. And the burning piece is the transformation of the energy. And so a lot of times when I'm journaling and I'm super pissed about something or I'm really upset about something, and I journal it out and then I see it or I burn it, like I can feel the energy actually transmuting and like lightening up and turning back into love and light. And that to me was it was so beautiful for an energetic person that feels everything. I liked feeling the shift of that. Okay. And so when you do journaling and burning, for me, it has to be a daily practice. It just has to be. I'm so much of a feeler and I'm so much of a thinker. And my head is always busy and full. And I'm always kind of looking at the world through how it feels. And so I get full. And I learned many years ago that when I start to get anxious, it's because I'm full, like emotionally full. And so my chest gets that icky, anxious thing. And I'm like, oh, I'm full. I need to go right for a while. And then I go right for a while. Then I can breathe again. So to me, it's really helpful. And it's not a replacement if you need a therapist or counselor or professional help, but it is a tool that I have found to be incredibly helpful. And when you do it consistently, it teaches your spirit and your body and your mind and your humanity. It teaches, oh, this is something that we can dump later. So then it doesn't have to sit in your day all day because it knows that you're going to honor it and you're going to let it out and you're going to express it whenever you do your journaling. And then it can be burned. So it kind of gives it a place to go. It knows it's going there. So it doesn't need to come out sideways all day long. That's what I noticed for me. And so how many of you actually do journal and burn? Even if it's not every day or consistent, how many of you actually have done it and found some value in it? How many of you are my journalers and burners? How many of you want to commit, I know that's a big word, to doing it a little bit more this year? Yeah, I love to journal and burn too. Good. Look at all of you. Do it more, CJ. I didn't feel anything at first either. That's okay. And when you do it, so good, Pam. Good. So when you do it, here's something that I also have seen. I even saw it with some of the ones that you guys sent to me. I didn't read through all of them, but what most people did is you just wrote a list, which is fine, totally fine. And some of you even said, hey, you know what? I did 4 pages of journaling and here's just like the list. And so there's no wrong way to do this. But here's the thing that I don't think people teach you how to journal and burn, but it's like the hate mail. It's all the shit you would never say out in the world, and you write it out. And you talk about how you feel, or how that person pissed you off, or all the stuff we're taught not to express, you express in your journaling. So it's not a list. It is expression, if that makes sense. And it is purging, because you're purging the energy. So an example that I use sometimes is when a loved one passes away, there's a time that you're going to get pissed off about it. You're going to hit that anger stage, right? And you're not necessarily angry at the person, although sometimes you are because they left you, but you're really angry at the whole situation. That's the piece that you got to journal and burn. Okay. And you can burn about how you're pissed at them too. Just because they're dead doesn't mean that you can't be pissed at them. But when, it's a bitch letter. Amen. So when you're journaling, because that's where I think a lot of people actually struggle. They don't even actually know what that is. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to make a list of what I did today. I'm just going to make a list of what I was pissed off at today. Or I don't really know what I'm supposed to write. So it never feels any different. It's the expression of it. I felt really fucking mad today when my husband did blah, 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 blah. And oh my God, these kids never do their chores. And when I was a kid, I had to do my chores all the time and blah, 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 blah. It's all the stuff that we're taught not to say and we're taught not to express. That's the shit that you put on paper because you're going to burn it. You're going to burn it. So it doesn't matter. Does that make sense to you guys? Carrie said, I want to try it today, burn it tonight. Yes, yes. Linda said, some I would like to do more, hard for me to commit and take time for myself. That's actually a piece that I learned with my journaling and burning is I was really learning how to show up for myself. And my meditation is a piece of that because I do that every day. My journaling and burning is a piece of that because I do that every day. And I just keep adding new good habits, which helps me be more committed to myself and my own mental health and my own well-being and my own life because it's my life. Okay. Mary said she doesn't burn it. And I know she lives in an apartment, so she shreds it. Also works. Yep. Small and effective. Yep. You got to watch the burn bans and stuff like that. Like I said, don't burn your house down. You can also shred it like Mary does. You can also crumple it up and rip it. I do that at my retreats. I have them just rip the shit out of it and then you can throw it away. You can, I have one client, I can't remember who it was. Years ago, she told me she did this. And she, which I thought was funny, but I'm like, you must have really terrible toilet paper. But she writes it all out on toilet paper and then she flushes it, which I thought was brilliant. I have another woman that she types it and deletes it, which I sometimes do as well. I actually do the type and delete. I think the journaling pen to paper can be much more powerful, honestly. You can also get it wet, like you can have the water run over it and then you can shred it that way. Like there's a lot of different ways to move that energy. I do journaling burning because it's super easy for me. Okay. I have found I have all this shit in my head, but when I start to write, it doesn't seem to come out. I'm sure it's because I haven't done it enough to get better. Yeah, it just takes practice, Selma. And what you could do, here's another little tip on this. What you could do is you could say, okay, what shit do I have to write? Because if you're calling it shit in your head, just say, okay, what shit needs to come out? Or you can say, okay, head, what do you need to say today? What do you want to get rid of today? Like you almost have to lead yourself with some questions. Does that make sense? But yeah, it does take practice. I think journaling does take practice until you can be vulnerable with yourself, because that's what you're doing is you're being vulnerable. Okay. Yep. Linda said, and this is true. So Linda said, sometimes I want to keep what I wrote, but that's like hanging on to a grudge, hanging on to the negative energy. So unhealthy. So I have a journal that I keep, which is like my good news journal, my appreciation, like the stuff I want to keep. My journal and burn, honestly, is just paper. It's just paper or a shitty tablet. I don't do anything fancy for my journal and burn. Yeah, Devana, I like that. She said, some days I'm so stressed, I just grab a paper and start writing. I'm doing this right now because I can't take it. I feel like it works. Like magic. Me too. And I do that too. Yeah, it is. It's all about moving energy, and you got to figure out a way that works for you. I like the burning because then I don't have to worry about anyone reading it. That's why I do the burning. Because when my boyfriend read it, that really was traumatizing because he really read a lot of stuff he shouldn't have read. And it was my thoughts, my stuff, my experiences, blah, blah, blah. And so that really just like fucked with me when I was in my 20s. And so it was a privacy thing. So I like the journaling and burning. Okay. All right. So those of you, so a bunch of you sent me burn baby burns, and I'll burn those in a minute. But let's go through like sit. So here's what I want you guys to do. We'll do a little exercise. You don't have to do it in the comments if it's private, you don't want to do it. But I want you to put your hand on your heart, and I want you to just close your eyes for a second. Whew. You guys got to breathe. Some of you are not breathing. Go ahead and take a nice big breath. Center yourself a little bit. You can connect to the light up above you, way above the trees, up in the clouds. Connect up into the light. Let that come down over your head, all the way down through your body. Just let it flow all the way down through your feet, down into the dirt, way down into the middle of the earth, kind of the heart of Mother Earth. That nurturing, grounding energy, bring that up all the way through your physical body, up through your heart space, connecting that to the light too. So you're connected both heaven and earth. Then I want you to expand that energy as big as the room that you're in, as big as the town that you're in, as big as the United States, as big as the globe, and then as big as the universe. So you connect to the light, connect to the earth, not me, and then expand as big as you can. And then just simply ask yourself, what's something I need to burn away today? What's something I want to release? What's something I want to get rid of today? And if you want to put it in the comments, put it in the comments, and I'm going to add it to my little Burn Baby Burn page. What comes up for you? And I'll write it out, and then we will burn it. What you hear? What is it that I want to be let go of? Fear of being authentic self. Worry. Yes, yes. Let's burn away the fucking worry. Release anger, irritation towards hubby. I know those dang hubbies. We get so annoyed with them. Grief, shame, guilt, self-doubt. Let's get that out. Family issues. Gotcha, sister. What else? What else you guys want to let go of? What are some emotional words? Just remember, this is public, so don't put names and shit, okay? We don't need to start wars. Resentment, gotcha. Kim. Yes, and you got to grieve that, Kim. That's something I'm going to add grief for you, because that's something that you got to grieve too, and people forget that piece. Okay? Fear of unknown, right? Judgment, yes. What else you got? Worries about money, yes, yes, yes. Place to move. Anger and sadness. Got it. Limiting beliefs, yes, yes. What else? What else does your heart and head say? And I would say, okay, head, what do you want to let go of? And then I would say, okay, heart, what do you want to let go of? Not good enough family drama. Self-sabotage. Fuck yeah, let's get rid of that. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot. I want to get rid of it. Negative feelings towards some people, ill feelings, sickness in your body, unworthiness. Oh yeah, those obstacles. Got it. Frustration. Yeah, resentments are tough. How about shame? Shame is a heavy, heavy, heavy energy. Some of you are holding that shame energy. We're going to clean that up. Oh, that's a good one, CJ. That gets to be their choice too. Don't forget that. Those that are living unconsciously. Okay, shame. I feel tons of anger that wants to go. I feel tons of sadness. And some of you are holding sadness and you don't even know what you're holding on to and what you're sad about. You just feel sad and you don't know. So we're going to get rid of that sadness. Yes, aches and pains. For sure. What else? Guilt. Yeah. Guilt is anger turned inwards. So we don't want the guilt. We don't want, how about obligations? Who wants to get rid of some obligations this year? I also feel it's kind of a pattern I feel. It's actually a pattern I used to actually carry a lot too. It's a pattern of when you need a break, you get sick. Instead of just self-care and just taking some time and telling people no, you get sick. Because then you have an excuse to take a break. Okay. Old trauma. Yep. Don't need it anymore. Yeah, the have tos. You can change your have tos to I get to. People pleasing. Yes. Expectations. How about you guys also release your resistance to boundaries, to healthy boundaries? Okay. What else? What else you got? Ask yourself. Head, what do you want to get rid of? Heart, what do you want to get rid of? What else do you want to get rid of? Yes, you don't need that anymore, Wendy. That's a hard, harsh energy. Does not belong in your body in any way, shape, or form. Yep, got it, Carla. Standing up for yourself or not standing up for yourself. Feelings of failure. I also think you guys should let go of being scared of success. A lot of people that are afraid of success or afraid of failure actually are afraid to succeed. There's a big fear around it. So let's do that too. Linda says, whatever's making my eyes weird. So your vision's trying to shift, hun. Keeping your heart guarded. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, anxiety. So tired of that word in the world. Wish I could get rid of all of that for everyone. And that busy, chatty brain. Yep. How about that criticism that your asshole does? How about the negative self-talk in your heads? How you talk to yourselves? Okay. What else? Think about your job. Don't put names. Think about your job, what you want to let go of. Think about your relationships, your money, your health, your mental health. Chris, she goes, I want everyone's words. They all work for me. That's why I'm doing it like this. Because collectively, whether you're watching the replay or not, collectively, you're all clearing this. That's my intent. That's why I did it this way. This is somewhat similar, not fully, but somewhat similar to some of the things we do on the full moon group clearing each month. And so I want you guys to be part of this and present to it, because I want you to see how you feel over the next couple days. Oh, comparison. That's a great one. Yes, lack mentality. We want to clean that up because we're going into an 8-year, and 8 is all about wealth and abundance and worthiness and value and all that place and all those things. So we want to get rid of that lack mentality. Yeah, you know what's really fun about it is when I planned the 31 days of spirit, I kind of had a little bit of a focus, and we knew it would probably shift a little bit throughout the month. And what I had on for today, for it just said surprise, and I was like, wonder what we're going to do today. So I think that is amazing. Ooh, Jack, see, you're going to shift a lot of stuff, Jackie. Okay, what else? Just ask yourself, what else? Oh, that's a good one. Control. The need to control every situation. And I want to just point out, you don't have to be able to read your writing. You can just scribble it as fast as you can. Okay? That's a good one though, Dana. Doubt, fear and shame, lack of focus. I was just going to say that, Gina. Perfectionism. You guys got to let that go. So the 8-year thing, so every year in numerology, the year has a specific number that it adds up to. And when we go into 2024, in numerology collectively, meaning everyone in the world, it's an 8-year. And you also have in numerology your own birth year, and there's a lot of different things with numerology. But it's a numerology thing, Wendy. And the energy of 2024 is an 8. And 8 is a symbol of wealth, abundance, worthiness, finances, value, money, all that kind of stuff. And so it's good year. It's a good year. It can create a lot of different opportunities. It can create opportunities for learning about your money, increasing your money, getting rid of a lot of the stories you have around money, that kind of stuff. Stress, headaches. Yes. We can do some body stuff. If you guys got some body stuff, write it down. Procrastination. I'm gonna put choices of who you hang out with, Karen. Good, Wendy. That makes sense. It's simple. It's a simple. There's much more online about it. If you look up Wes Hamilton, he is a master numerologist that I have had in my life happily for years. He's a great numerologist, and I believe he's on Facebook, and he will give a whole overview of the numerology of the year. I'll go find it, and I can post it on my wall too. Unhealthy habits. Sugar. Okay. What else? Anything else? Then I'm going to burn, baby, burn. So when I'm burning, what I want you guys to do is I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to allow the energy to leave your body. You may or may not feel that. Some of you may or may not feel that. That's okay. Just breathe. Just trust it's happening. And then afterwards, we're going to go through what you want to fill up with. Okay. Gossip. That's a good one. We're doing a burn, baby, burn, Vicky. What do you want to let go of this year? Ooh, resistance to harmony. That's a good one. Oh, Janet, good one. Stuff around sleep, judgment, ego. Our ego is not totally bad, though. Just FYI, our ego just needs to be taught. You don't want to kill your ego, you guys, because your ego is part of you. And I know a lot of people want to like kill the ego. No, you don't, because it teaches you where you need some growth and expansion. Negativity. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to burn here. I'm going to crinkle a bunch of them up just in case you have anything else you want me to put on my list. So as I burn it, I'll throw it into my fire. And then I want you guys, breathe it out. Imagine it coming out. Okay. Intimidation. That's a good one. Firefighter routine. That's a good one too. Got it. And I want you to breathe that energy out. See if you can feel it and kind of send it to my fire. Okay. Okay, Carrie, I'll put that down. Got it. You guys had a lot of stuff you want to let go of. I love it. Can you feel me can you feel the energy even when I'm scrunching it? So what my spirit told me to do is scrunch it up. Hi, Zaina. We're doing a burn baby burn party. If there's anything you want to let go of, put it in the comments. Keep names out of it, please, so we don't start wars with people. All right, group collectively stuff. Okay. All right, friends, so let's burn this up. So I want you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you just to imagine all that lower dense energy going into my fire, not into me, into my fire. Okay. And we want to let it go in there and we want to let it burn and transmute into love and light. We're turning it back into something that's a higher vibration. And if you start to get some insight on what you want to fill up with, it might be words, it might be colors, it might be feelings. Put that in the comments because then we're going to breathe that in when we're done. Okay? All right. Here we go. Burn, baby, burn. It's going to get hotter than shit in here. Guys got a lot of stuff. You know what's super funny? You can tell that it's heavy energy because it's having a hard time. Like my fire's been going all morning and it's barely catching fire yet. That's how you know the energy is really heavy. I'm going to try to take a picture for you guys. Take a breath. Can you all feel that? There's a lot of smoke. It's not flaming yet, though. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, did y'all feel that? I wonder if you felt that. Okay, safety-wise, I have to close the door. Breathe that in. Can you all feel that? Whew, holy hell. That was cool. So it went from this, oops, this way, to that. It went from this And in 1 second, it went to that. Look at that. So I'll post these pictures because you might see stuff in the pictures. Sometimes you can see shapes, you can see words, you can see all sorts of stuff. This is where it started. Then it went to that. And then in a second, it blew up into that. Awesome. Oh, good. You guys can smell it. That's cool. I can smell it too. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Send it, send it, send it. Send it, send it, send it. Now, hands on your heart. You can even do this because you want your head in it too. Head and heart. What do you want to fill back up with? What do you want to bring in? Okay. Orange and yellow. What else? And if you get colors, ask what those colors mean for you. Cool. Saw outline flames when the eyes are closed. That's awesome. Peace. Absolutely. I heard a bunch of joy and laughter. Purple. Ask what it's for. Abundance. Love. Absolutely. I heard light. Self-care. Yeah, I can definitely smell it. Love, joy, energy, laughter. Oh, a new home. Serenity. Love that word. Courage. I love that word. Love and confidence. Happy thoughts. Yes. Ooh, taking risks. I love that. Calm, peace, serenity, understanding. Friends with the ego. Yes, yes, yes. Spiritual practice, understanding. Love, light, abundance, and laughter. Abundance. Everyone should say everyone say abundance and wealth and value. Creativity, joy, fun, acceptance, another courage, pink, laughter, new spiritual friends. Awesome. Health. Love it. Yep. Abundance, wealth, and value. Let's call that in. It's a good year to do it. We know it doesn't mean everything, but it sure helps, doesn't it? Health, absolutely. Adventure. Yes, we need some adventure. How about some easy? How about you guys do life easy? Ease and grace. How about, there we go. I was just going to say that, Sharon. Health and well-being. Joy. For sure. How about, oh, flow. I love that. How about laughter? Y'all should grab some laughter. New clients. Yes, yes. Gratitude. There you go. Yep. We got to have lots of gratitude. How about new perspectives? I always think a new perspective helps. Growth. Absolutely. Relaxation. Yes. Simplify. Yes. No one's put travel. I'm putting travel. Okay. What else? What else shows up? If you have a word of the year, what's your word of the year? Let's throw some of that in there too. So what I'm going to do is once that's done, we're going to send this up to heaven and to spirit and to our guides and angels and our spirit team so they know what we want. Communication. Yeah. Let's put healthy communication. Understanding. New soul path. New. I love it. Peace. What else? Expansion. Yes. How about plain old fun? Let's just have some fun. Ooh, bright. Yes. Jackie, got it. Spirit awareness, love it. How about connection? A lot of ladies miss connection. And friendship, community. Kindful, that's a cool word. Yep, connection. Excitement of the unknown, I like that. And that can be really fun that way too, because you're co-creating the unknown. It's not just going to come to you, you're co-creating it. Inspiration, absolutely. Creativity. How about some adventure? I'm putting travel again. What else? What else is coming to you? What else do you want? Maybe there's some physical shit that you want. Maybe you want a new car, new house, or new clothes, or new undies, or something like that. Is there any of that kind of stuff that's coming to you? Nothing wrong with that. How do you want to feel in your body? I like to feel strong. So I would put strength. Self-care, absolutely. Connection to the higher self, angels, guides, and fairies. Love it. Oh, and you got to travel, Alicia. Oh, there you go. Remodel bathroom. Yeah, I would love to get my kitchen done. That's like one of our main rooms that needed it for years. Motivated, energetic, new kind love. House finished. Okay. What is flexibility? What is something you want to commit to for yourself that you want me to put some light around? So like for me, I'm training for the Camino, so I need daily walks. And it's cold here. And I don't always like doing them. So for me, it's daily walks. Courage, got it. Flexibility, time for hobbies. Furniture, yeah. Clean the clutter. Just do little bits at a time, sister. Weight training, that's so good. Commitment to decluttering and meditation. So in Spirit School, I am going to be doing Monday morning meditation every single Monday at 8:30 to start your week so that we can keep that momentum going. Just FYI. Time for yourself, yes. Trusting yourself, yes. Connection daily, meditation, being silly, being on time, shoulder rehab. You know, I'm looking into somatic exercise too, Rayanne. If you find anything cool, share it with me. That kept coming up for me, and I don't know a whole lot around it. Daily meditation. Friends, orange and green, energy and focus. Yeah, some people like where they are. Being present, belief in yourself. Yeah, for sure. Starting yoga. Laughter. I think that should be top of everyone's list. Acceptance. Somatic. I'd love to find a somatic practitioner. I think that just sounds really interesting. We carry so much emotion in our body. Okay, what else? Did y'all claim some wealth and value and abundance? Put that in there if you haven't. How about kindness to yourself? Make yourself a priority each day. Yes. Reiki flow for sure. What do you want to learn this year? What do you want to learn this year? Is there anything you want to learn that you've been maybe kind of in the back of your head? I'm really learning about more longer hiking and where to go hiking and how to do it if I'm on my own and different things like that. I want to learn about the national parks. So to do that, I have to go to them, right? So I'm really learning about the national parks. Oh, Qigong is great. Yep. Love yourself more. Okay, I want you guys to see. Oh, animal communication. That's fun. Tarot and card readings. Yes, ma'am. Love it. So, how are you guys feeling from the beginning of the live to now? Can you feel the difference? Homesteading. I love watching those homesteading shows. Eli and I watch them all the time. Apothecary. Love it. Qigong is so good, you guys. It's so good for you. You feel lighter? Yep. What else? How else do you guys feel? Look at all of you saying lighter. Feel a little lighter? Yep. Because we moved a bunch of energy. That's energy work. That's what I love to teach about. It's what my energy sessions are about. It's what the full moon group clearing is about. It's about what we learn in spirit school. It's about the sessions that I do. That's the house clearing stuff that I do. It's all about moving the heaviness so you can get lighter. Okay? More fluid and lighter. Breath is easier. A little bit cold. Yep, you can get cold or hot when you're doing energy. Less anxious. I love that. Ready to move forward. I love that. Got it, Janet. At peace. I love that. Energized. Yes, yes. Almost spacey. You got to ground yourself. Get your feet on the floor and kind of pound your feet into the ground. Love it, Alicia. Fresher. Like the air is fresher and lighter. Got it, Kim. He'll do it too. So this was a group thing, and many of you are noticing how you felt before. I should have pointed it out. I apologize. How you felt before, how you're feeling after you move, just a little bit of energy, you guys. And when you can get more aware and educated around how to do that and how to clear your energy, how to clear the stories, how to clear all that shit, that's when life starts to shift a lot. And you can do it in little baby steps. That's why a lot of us, I tell a lot of my clients to start with the full moon group clearing, start with spirit school, start with a reading, whatever, because it introduces you to what energy work can do for you. This is why I'm always pushing the clearings, you guys, because I know what it can do for you. And I love doing them for people, but I also love to teach you how to do them so you can keep your energy in a better space all the time. And not that it's going to be all the time, because we're human. Shit happens. Okay. Daily grounding. Myrna says she loves my full moon clearings. I do too. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming up for that too. We added some really good tools for that too. I love my work, you guys. It's so much fun. And the last 2 years, I've been learning so much more about the clearing pieces. And it's kind of the missing piece for a lot of people is that energy piece. And so that part to me is really important, and it works. That's the cool part. It works. Open your windows and get some fresh air. Absolutely. That would be a great thing to do today. You could sage your space today. I'll be doing some saging. You could do it tomorrow too if you want to. Suggestion for clearing tonight at midnight. I wouldn't clear at midnight. I would actually be in gratitude for whatever 2023 brought you, whether you liked it or not. And let me tell you, I've had lots of years where I wanted to slam the damn door on the year behind. And So you can do whatever you need to do for 2023, whether like I had a really good year, which it's been many years since I can really truthfully say, wow, I had a really good year, because I had a lot of death and lost people and all that kind of stuff the last couple of years. And so then at midnight, you could do a gratitude for 2023 and then open the door to 2024 with say, okay, 2024, this is what I want this year. And this is what we want to create. And this is how I want to feel. I want to feel happy. I want to feel better in my body. I want to feel excited. I want to meet great people. I want to travel. I want to increase my wealth. Like, talk about what you want to bring in. I wouldn't do any clearing at midnight. I do the clearing today. And then at midnight, I do the celebration. Well, Marcia said she heard some knocking last night after midnight. That's 2024 knocking at your door. Saging during today. Yep. I would open your windows today. I would play some music in your house. I'll do this before we get off. I would do maybe a meditation. I would declutter. There's always something magical about vacuuming. I would change sheets on your bed. I would get all your laundry done. You're not supposed to do laundry on New Year's. You could do, Eli and I are going to go kind of restock the fridge. I always like to do that around New Year's. And we actually do that around the Chinese New Year's too. But you can just get ready. And if you don't want to do anything, you guys, maybe you're in a space where you're like, oh my God, I can't even get off the couch. Then don't get off the couch. Watch a movie, take care of yourself, drink some water, eat something decent, go for a walk, do what you can. You know, a lot of us, when you have a good year, you're like, oh my God, let's go do everything. And then there's people that are like, what the fuck? I've lost everyone and my life is in shambles and stuff like that. Then you just take care of yourself. Because I've had years like that too. And those years are tougher. Those years are like, oh my God, fuck you, year. I am done with you. I do not want to deal with you anymore. And you can shut the door. And then you can open up and be like, okay, it's a new start, new beginnings. Okay. Yeah, that's cool, Marcia. That's 2024 knocking at your door. And I do think, for me, I do think a lot of our loved ones start to show up around the new year. I think the veil is a little bit thinner at times, and we think about them because we just had the holidays. And I have a lot of clients that lost people this year. I lost a lot of people the past couple years. And so like, I keep seeing stuff from my grandma. Well, she always liked Christmas. And, you know, we always had big Christmases at her house, and I miss that. And so I've been seeing my red birds, and I've been hearing different things about grandma and all that kind of stuff. And so just kind of watch what shows up for you today. And if you feel motivated and excited to get out and do some of this stuff, do it. And if you need to stay in bed today, that's okay too. We're okay with that piece. Okay. And think about joining my community this year. Maybe you need a community. I really needed that. That's why I created one. It's why I join them, and it's why I create them, because I think connection is the piece that a lot of women, as we get older, it's harder to make friends and it's harder to connect. And so connection is always a big piece on my list. Okay. All right. So let me put this in the fire for y'all. So everyone, send some love. Send some love to all our wishes, our intentions, what we want to bring in, our goals, all that kind of stuff. All right. We're going to burn this and send it up to the light as well. Let's see how long this one takes to burn. Hang tight, friends. Get that one in there. All right. All right, that one's going up to the light, my friends. See if you can feel that. Whew. Can you feel that? How many of you can feel that? And some of you might not. That's okay. But some of my people that tune into energy or are practicing, see how you feel. I love that whoosh of energy. All right, how you feeling, friends? Was that kind of fun? So we're going to do some burning ceremonies and stuff like that in spirit school. And keep that in mind. If you need some accountability and some fun and some support, that's what we're doing. Okay. And I'll be doing classes and different things outside of spirit school too. But right now we're focused a little bit on opening those doors for the new year for spirit school. Felt a smile. I love that. Got the shivers. Yes, yes. What else are you feeling? And then the bells are going off. Some purple light. Yep. Angels are all. Can you guys feel the angels? Some of you might feel your angel team. Thank you for 31 days of fun. I know it was fun. I enjoyed it. I loved all of it. Great month of knowledge and release. Wanda felt the flutter. Marsha said, yep, she felt it. And if you're watching the replay, you can still do this. Just send it to my fire. And if you really need to get rid of some stuff, go ahead and still do through today. You can do a burn baby burn email to me at jodie@jodieharvala.com and I'll throw it in my fire for you. CJ said, yes, thank you so much for a great month and a way to end of the year. Yes, yes, you're so welcome. I so feel the angels and sacred side. Love that. Such a great ending to the month. I know, doesn't it feel better just to do some stuff together? I agree. It's why I do it together, because sometimes the holidays are tough for me too. And so last year they were really tough. It was really hard to get into that holiday spirit. I had so many people pass away. And so it was helpful for me too. Someone said, thankful for you and all the work we did. Kim said it sure does. Look at you guys. Thank you. I'm taking that all in. Appreciate all that you do. Well, it makes me show up, you guys. That's the fun part. Spirit put me on this side of the chair because they knew they'd have to force me to show up for myself. So if I have clients and people watching, I will show up. That's my Leo side. So I do love what I do. And I do thank all of you for showing up for me all the time. You are most welcome. Happy, happy, happy New Year. All right, friends. So we come to a close for 31 days of spirit. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like to keep it real. Got to keep it real. Sometimes stuff sucks and sometimes it's fantastic. And you can learn to have more times fantastic than when they suck. So I like that part of life. And I've had to learn how to shift sides on that one. Thank you for showing up, my friends. I love it. I will definitely still be coming on live, and we're going to talk a lot about spirit school this month. We're going to talk a lot about the full moon clearing. I'll be doing a class. I'm still kind of sitting with which one I want to do. I'm kind of in between on both, but I'll be doing a class for all of you too. And we still have some mentoring spots and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So if you want to get on my books, let me know ASAP. Yeah, appreciate all you guys too. All right, friends, I got to go. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. If you still have a burn baby burn, send it to me. I'll put it in the fire, but do it by today. Don't be sending them for 2 weeks. Just send them today. And if you're watching the replay, just breathe into it and just know that it's going to clear the energy for you as well. Amen, Carla. All right, guys. Happy New Year. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will touch base with you again probably on Tuesday and let you know some of the new stuff we have coming up. Bye, guys. See ya. Janet, email me and I'll get it to you. If you're interested in the 3-session package for mentoring, just email me and I'll get that straight to you, okay?